Hello, Jason Niemeyer here again with another Photoshop tutorial briefly. I've discovered I had a little bit of a problem on a recent photo shoot that I was on, taking some high school senior pictures for my nephew. The distance traveled was nearly 2 hours to get to him, so I really don't have an opportunity to take these photos over again. But the problem we discovered is that during the photo shoot he had the polarized glasses that get darker in the sunlight during the outdoor photo shoot. So it kind of looks like I'm taking pictures of him with sunglasses on. Not a very desired result. Had we thought about it, we would have just brought a small screwdriver along and removed the lenses from the glasses. That's the wisest thing to do. But didn't have that either. So what I did do is take a lot of pictures of him without glasses and then some with on. He doesn't like the ones without his glasses. He says it doesn't look like him. So my goal here is, again, to allow Photoshop to come in and save the day. Of course, this is going to take a little bit of skill on my part, but my thought is to actually remove the wireframe glasses from some of the images where he's wearing glasses and reinstall the wireframe back on the face that I had taken several images without glasses, and then remove the polarized lens, exposing the untainted clear eyes beneath them. Pretty simple, not real difficult, but it does take a little bit of time. But once you get the eyeglass frame saved, and as long as the shape of the head hasn't, the direction or tilt of the head doesn't change all that much, we can make the same eyeglass frame work for a number of different pictures, because that's not going to change much. Here's how we did it. As you can see, the picture here on the left is without the glasses. Here's a picture where the head and the tilt of the head and everything's pretty much the same, but it really doesn't matter because we can tilt the glasses. It's the turning or the pivoting of the head here that's exactly the same, because we got one side of the bow is exposed and of course the other isn't. So we needed to use this kind of a frame for that pose or where the head is facing. So it worked out fine. So I just used the pen tool to go around the entire frame of the glasses. Don't worry about the polarized lenses at this point. Just get the glass frame. Once you've got the glass frame, then you can copy it, which I have hit here on another layer, and I'll show you again how we can just edit. I already edited it, copied it, and pasted it, and there it is on the other layer. I can make a duplicate of that layer. Then you can see again that I just have the glasses. Now I left the eyeballs in there for a reason. That way when we come over to this image and we paste or introduce the eyeglass layer over to this image, we can use those eyeballs in there to help line it up over the other eyeball. Now we'll just maximize that screen, kind of zoom into this area, and you can grab the eyeglass now and you can start to size them using his eyes in both images to help you line it up and get it sized. Now I also like to turn down the opacity on the layer that I'm working with. Here, go ahead and accept that size, and it looks like they're slightly tipped a little bit here, so what I'm going to do is just lower this corner once I get those arrows to cooperate, and that looks good. Apply, and just keep lining everything up and use that opacity, or you can use the eyeball. It looks like they're a little large yet, so we can downsize them just a scotch and turn the opacity down so you can get them just perfect, right where you want them. Once you get those eyes right, you know the glasses are going to be right, and that looks good to me. Apply. Now I've already taken the time to do all this and get it done right, but at this point you grab the eraser tool again and go in here and just carefully get a nice brush. If you got a walk-on tablet, it just makes this a lot easier, and just go all the way around right up to the edge of the frame and remove the polarized eyeglasses in the middle there. Go around the nose, the bridge of the nose, and get that all out. Now I'm just kind of doing a quick sloppy job here, but if I was doing this to take my time, I'd get rid of all that and make it look great. And once I got done, I'll throw that layer away in the garbage can, because I've already done a nice one where I had more time, and I'll show you what that looks. There it is. With, without, with, without, with, and now I even add a little bit of a highlight in there to make it look like there's actually lenses in there that are reflecting light. Okay, I want to merge those two layers together. Layer, merge layers. Again, with, without, with, without. Let me back it up or zoom out so you can see. That's without his glasses. That's with his glasses. And we can see his eyes. No more polarized lenses. Now I can take this layer and I can duplicate it as many times as I need to for other images. And I have his glasses that I can put on any of his pictures that I want. No problem. The eyeglass problem is solved. Photoshop comes to the rescue again. I'm Jason Niemeyer. Stay tuned for more tutorials. Have a great day.